We are live. Black and White Sports, John Matrix, and I am Rhodes Rants, Week 14 NFL predictions. Good evening, John.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. And I just got the notification.
Good deal. Good deal. I know some folks in our other community are jumping on a Abu Nas live stream.
Yeah, he asked me to go on there, but I told him that I was going live on my channel. Then I had to jump on here. He's finishing up his prequels live stream.
Oh yeah, you'd like that for
Yeah,
sure.
I was on one of them. I was on the first one.
And let me screen share. Cross your fingers. Bam. Do you have it? Do you show it?
Yep.
Awesome. Week 13, we both did well. Mr. Matrix, you were 11-5. I was 12-4. You are 115, 75-1 for the season. I am 124, 66-1 for the year as well.
And we both 1-0 this week.
Absolutely. We got 6 people watching. If we could smash that good old subscribe, say something, say hello in the chat, let YouTube know we're alive and well. That's how they judge these things. So let me get back to the screen and we will go straight to picks. By the way, both of us picked the Bears the other night.
Yep,
against the Cowboys. So we are 1-0. John Matrix, the Panthers at the Falcons, the SOBs, the Falcons.
Yes. Man, my most disappointing team of 2019, the Atlanta Falcons. They're at home against Carolina. Carolina really kind of fell off the wagon. Atlanta got a little hot, then they turned into Atlanta again. But I'm going to be honest. I think the Falcons are going to win this game. Dan Quinn looks like a genius for another week. I'm going to say Atlanta wins 24-23.
Okay. And it's in Atlanta.
And I hate picking them.
Ron Rivera just got fired this week. Part of me thinks that might give Carolina a bump.
I know. I thought about that.
You know what? I'm going to go Falcons too. Gosh dang. You know what? No, I'm not. Carolina 24, Falcons 21.
Good.
The Falcons have burned my butt enough this year.
Yes, they have. I can't think of how many times I picked them.
Yeah, well, we picked them every week, the first 5 weeks probably.
You know what? I know the Cowboys don't play the Falcons, but I think the Falcons would beat the Cowboys right now.
Ooh. It truly is a dumpster fire in Big D.
Yeah.
Colts at Buccaneers. All of a sudden, this game looks a little more tight. Like a little,
yeah.
Like there may be some competition here for the Colts.
Yeah, Indy's really kind of falling off now. I think they're 500 now, something like that. Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
They're
Tampa 5-7 now.
Yeah, Tampa Bay, you don't know when Jameis Winston is going to show up. But Indy still has a very good offensive line. That's the only reason I'm picking them in this game. I really have no faith in Tampa Bay. So I'm going to go Indy's going to win this game. Let's say 28-24.
Okay. In the chat, Big Blow Joe, what's up? Eric Breen, welcome in. Ohio State has been trailing tonight. Eric, what is the score on that game? Good God, I can't believe I forgot they were playing. Oh, my God. Code Fuchsia. I am going to go... I'm going to go Buccaneers here. They've actually hooked me up a few times this season. Bucks 27, Colts 24.
Okay.
I'm riding Jameis's 3-touchdown, 3-pick streak all the way home. Dolphins at Jets.
Ooh, dumpster fire of the week, as you would say. The
Yeah.
Jets and the Dolphins. Let's make this very, very quick. I haven't picked the Dolphins to win a game all season. I don't think, anyway. The Jets are dumpster fire, but you know what? Miami, they really, really shown me something. That team fights. Something my Dallas Cowboys don't seem to even do anymore now. They seem to get garbage time points. Miami, they're fighters. I know they have no talent, but I'm going to pick them to beat the Jets 2017.
Eric Breen is throwing shade at you in the chat here. Nah, the Falcons don't have a winning record, which is all you need to beat them Cowboys. It is 7-0 Wisconsin. You know what? If this was in Miami, I'd be right there with you. I'm going Jets in this game. 24-17. I'm riding the Sam Darnolds.
Okay.
We've got several good games tomorrow. 49ers at Saints.
Ooh.
Yeah.
One of the premier games of the day.
Of the year.
Of the
so
year.
Far.
Yeah. Of the year. Yeah. This is big time right here. New Orleans, they really haven't been the same. What's that record? I can't remember that record. But the record looks good.
Oh yeah, they're 10-2. Them and the Niners are both 10-2,
yeah.
I think.
Yeah, Drew Brees he's still not the same guy. I think he's declining right now. San Francisco, they've pretty much been the number one team in the NFC all season. I think they're going to establish that in this game. I'm going to pick them to beat New Orleans in New Orleans.
Yep.
I'm going to go San Francisco 30, New Orleans 26.
4 weeks ago, even as a Niners fan, I had this marked down as a loss. I don't even anymore. I think we're the better team. I'm going Niners 27, Saints 21. And I think tomorrow is going to be an ugly, long day for Mr. Breeze. Our defensive front is going to get after him. So we both went with the Niners on the road.
I wasn't sure how you want to go. I wasn't sure how you were going to go on that.
No, I think I picked the Ravens last week, but I think we beat the Saints this week. I do.
Yeah. December is where the good teams really start to establish themselves.
Yep. And to be honest, if the Saints had a mobile quarterback instead of a 40-year-old Breeze back there, I'd probably go Saints. But he's a sitting duck. Good luck. After what they did to Rodgers, good luck. Lions at Vikings.
Detroit at the Vikings. This will be a no moss. No moss. I think if there's going to be a blowout of the day, this could be the game right here. Minnesota is just clearly a better team than the Lions.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Minnesota 35, Detroit 17.
Yeah. I got it maybe a little slightly closer. I'm going to go 30-17 Vikes. But maybe that's because Kirk Cousins will throw one interception tomorrow,
Yeah.
Broncos at Texans coming off a big-time win.
Yeah, who did they beat again?
Patriots.
No. Oh, you talking about the Broncos. Okay, yeah. The Texans, you're talking about them. Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah. Broncos beat the Chargers too, by the way.
Right. So Broncos.
Interesting tidbit I heard this week.
Yeah.
The Broncos are they have one of the better point differentials in the league. Their point differential works out to a team that ought to be around 6-6 right now. There's winning record teams that have a worse point differential than the Broncos right now. So their games have been real close.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I heard that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I did not realize that the Broncos were
30 points all season.
So Denver is minus 39 on the season, and they're 4-8. So that tells me that they're playing relatively close games. But check this out. The Chargers are +3, and they're a disappointment.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it can roll both ways, but I thought that
Dude,
was interesting.
this is a travesty, man. The Cowboys, 6-7 record, +67. And +67, guess what? That's the third best in the NFC. Third best. Wow.
Yeah. Man, the Cowboys have got a team that should be 8-4 right now. 9-3, somewhere right in there.
Yeah. Did I get my pick?
Good. Nope.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna go with Houston in this game. I'm gonna say Houston 27, Denver 20.
I don't know why this feels like a trap game for the Texans coming off the Patriots, and if it was in Denver, I might go Denver. I'm gonna go Texans. 24-17. 24-17 Texans. Another sneaky good game tomorrow. Ravens at Bills.
Yeah, Baltimore, man. Baltimore is riding high. I'm pretty sure everyone is going to pit them to beat Buffalo. Buffalo, they beat the Cowboys last week. I picked them to win. That Buffalo defense is serious business. I really do believe that. I also believe that Baltimore will not win every single game remaining on the schedule. It's not going to happen. I'm going to go with the upset in this game. I'm going to take Buffalo to win this game. I'm going to go Buffalo 24, Baltimore 20.
Yeah, I've got the Bills going into this game myself.
No, you do. Good.
Yeah, I do. I think you're right. The Ravens aren't going to. I think they're the best team in football, but they're not going to win every game. I'm going to go 27-24 in this game. Field goal game. Bills win it late. And Josh Allen shows people something tomorrow.
Yeah. That's a lot of points, though, don't you think? 27?
I think they can put up some points in Buffalo. I do. They just dropped 28 on the Cowboys.
Yeah. Well, I said 20. I said 24. So yeah, I guess I could.
All right. Tomorrow, I would say loser leaves town, hell in a cell, but I think both these teams. We know the Bengals are out, and I think the Browns are done.
Yeah. Do we really have to pick this game?
Yeah, we do. We do.
Yeah, Cincinnati, they won their last game. Shocker. I don't think anybody really realized that they were the worst team in the league. All the talk has been about the Dolphins, but the Dolphins are better than them. Cleveland, one of the biggest disappointments this season, but I don't see them losing to Cincinnati. I think they're going to win this game. I'm going to say 26-20.
I'm going to pick Cleveland too, but I had to think about this more than I should.
This is not a layup.
Yeah. Now that Andy Dalton's playing again, you never know. I think Joe Mixon's still the fourth or fifth best running back in the league, yards wise. I'm gonna go Browns here. I'm not gonna overthink it. Browns 24, Bengals 17. I'm gonna call it a touchdown.
Okay.
Redskins at Packers. This should be a slaughter.
Dumpster fire of the week.
Yep.
This will be another blowout. Still not sold on the Packers. The Packers defense isn't that great, but the Redskins stink. The Packers offense is decent. I'm going to say that the Packers are going to win this game. Let's go 28-14.
I say since it's in Lambeau, I'm going to go Pack big here. 35-10 Packers.
And it really won't be because of the Packers defense. It's just that the Redskins stink.
They stink on offense. Absolutely dumpster fire. I finally get to say this again. I should have never had to quit saying it because the Jags might still be in the race. Chargers at the Fighting Gardner Minshew's.
Both teams are 4-8. Jacksonville, they're done for the season. No doubt about that.
So
I
much for
didn't.
Nick
I
Foles.
just realized. I didn't write down my pick on this game here. Phillip Rivers, man, he looks like he's just about done. Pretty close to being done. Don't you agree?
He looks a lot like a shot fighter out there.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you can't win with that talent,
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you. If Tom
Yeah.
Brady had that talent right now,
Yeah.
yikes.
First of all, you know, he doesn't live in LA. He still lives in San Diego. He didn't want to be there. He's done. He's checked out.
I agree.
I'm gonna go Jacksonville in this game. I'm gonna take them 24-21 over the Chargers.
I'm going to take Jacksonville 2. I am going to go 27-21. Or what did I say? Chargers?
You mean
Did I say
Jags?
Chargers? Jags.
I think you said
Jags.
you want
Jags.
Jags.
Absolutely. Jags. My bad. Jaguars. 27, Chargers 21. And the Nick Foles experiment is over. Thank God.
Yeah.
That was a dumpster fire. I can say this on this game, I think. Hell in a Cell, loser leaves town. Steelers at Cardinals. Whoever loses is officially out the door, even though the Cardinals are probably already out the door.
Yeah. Pittsburgh, a surprising 7-5.
Yeah.
Arizona, well, they're Arizona. They're 3-8.
Yeah.
They stink. I'm going Pittsburgh in this game because they are fighting for their playoff lives, really.
Yeah.
They really are. So I'm going to pick them to win this game. I'm going to go 25-17.
The Cardinals can score some points. I just don't know that they do it against the Steelers tomorrow. I'm going to say it's pretty low. I'm going to call it Steelers 23, Cardinals 17 on this one.
Okay.
2 weeks ago, this would have been a really good game. Titans at Raiders.
Yeah. Don't really care about this game. I mean, Oakland now is 6-6. Tennessee 75, but I really don't care about this game, really. I'm going to take Oakland to pretty much just play for pride. I'm going to pick them barely. I'm going to say 26-25.
Okay. I actually do care about this game because the highly underrated and undervalued Dolphins, Ryan Tannehill, is the starting quarterback now in Tennessee. And he is officially leading the league in passer rating. I saw that earlier today. He has played lights out since he's gotten in there. I'm going to go Titans here. Titans 27, Raiders 21. I think it's over for the Raiders. I think.
How in the world is Ryan Tannehill leading the league in passer rating?
Yep, since he got in, and he's got 12 touchdowns, 4 picks, and he's playing. I said the Dolphins shouldn't have given up on him, but that was me.
Yeah. Guess who's second in passer rating?
Who?
First Cousins. I can't believe that.
First Cousins. Oh, limp dick himself, First Cousins.
I can't believe that, man.
I trashed him so hard on one of these live streams one day, and he stuck it directly in my eye. I mean, he did. I got to give him some credit for going out and showing his ass. Chiefs at Patriots.
Safe to say, is this the game of the day?
No, 49ers Saints.
Because you're a 49ers fan. This game right here.
Oh, no. This I think it's taking a step back.
This game right here. Yeah. This game right here is huge for Kansas City. Huge. New England, not so much for New England. They're defending champs. They can win pretty much anywhere. Kansas City needs to prove they can beat the Patriots. I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen it. And the thing is, the Kansas City Chiefs run defense stinks. It is 30th in the league.
Woo.
I think that the Patriots are going to exploit that. I think Sony Michel is going to get the ball. They're going to run the ball a lot, and they're going to keep Patrick Mahomes off the field. And it's in New England. I'm going to take the Patriots to win this game. I'm going to say 24-20.
Okay. Do we have any idea what the weather forecast is there for tomorrow?
I can look and see real quick.
Because if it's like it was in that Dallas game, I mean, Dallas just packed it in. Of course, good God, the Chiefs ought to be able to play in the elements. God, Kansas City ain't.
The last couple of weeks, the Patriots have played in some nasty weather, man.
Yeah.
Last couple of weeks. Where does ESPN actually give you like a weather forecast?
I don't know. I'm checking. I bet the NFL Network will.
Oh, it's going to be 43 degrees. So it doesn't want to be that bad.
No precip. No,
I'm not
no rain
seeing
or nothing.
Not seeing any. No.
Okay.
Partly cloudy.
All right. Well, I'm going Chiefs. They got to do it at some point. And if they can't do it against this dumpster fire offense of the Patriots, they're never going to do it. They're never going to do it.
They got to stop the run.
Chiefs, 27, New England, 24.
You sound like you don't have any confidence either in that pick.
I've got a vote of no confidence on this pick.
Okay.
But also, I'm as we're going down the stretch, I'm trying to separate even a little more. So if I pull one out that you pick the other way, that's good.
Yeah. Well, if you look here in the chat, Alfred says Pats aren't going to lose 2 straight. I mean, it's possible. I just don't see them losing at home. I don't.
So is my StreamYard chat locked up?
It's been doing that. I don't know what's been going on because it happened to me on my stream. It happened last time I was on your stream.
So it ain't
doing. Yeah, you just kind of have to flip over to YouTube and check it out.
Hello, Alfred, by the way, and Alexa Siri. Thanks for checking us out. Okay, so I took the Chiefs. You took the Patriots. I just told myself I wasn't going to do that again, but I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Seahawks at Rams.
Another game I didn't write down to pick. I
think this is a good game, but I'd have flexed out of it personally.
Man, this is a tough one to pick right here. This is a tough one. Seattle definitely has been a better team this year. It is in LA. I don't know which way I'm going to go with this. And I'm sorry, guys. I didn't actually write down this pick. I completely forgot about it. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to take Seattle. Russell Wilson is the MVP candidate. So I'm going to pick them, and that'll pretty much to wrap it up for the Rams. I'm going to go Seattle. Let me go 27-24.
Oh, Alfred points something out. My chat just started working, by the way.
Yeah, I just saw it too. It just popped up again.
Pats aren't going to lose 2 straight. But last December, they lost 2 straight, in fact.
And guess what? They won the Super Bowl.
yeah. I'm not saying they couldn't win the Super Bowl. I just think they're going to lose tomorrow's game. And the Seahawks are on a roll. Good Lord, this is a tough game.
No.
I don't think it should be. Part of me thinks that the Niners outcome is going to motivate the Seahawks because I think the Niners jump back. They'll jump the Seahawks if they win. I'm going to go Seahawks. Man, I'm so close to the Rams on that. Let's go 24-20 Seahawks.
Okay.
And Alexa Siri, who do you think the Cowboys' next coach will be? John Matrix.
You know what? I was actually at my barber today getting a haircut, and he's a Cowboys fan too. And I told him that they had the Cowboys had contacted Urban Meyer. He said the same thing I said. He said, "I don't want him, man. That dude got health issues." I was like, "That's true, man. But he's a hell of a coach, though.
He's a great coach.
But his health issues do concern me."
Let's say you could get him for 4 years. Wouldn't you take him?
I'd say 4 years. The guy's only like 53, 54 years old.
He's young.
He's young.
Would you take him or Jim if you could get Jim for 5 or Urban for 4?
I would take Jim. He's a proven commodity in the NFL, and he doesn't have health issues. Yeah.
Yep.
But Urban, I would like to take Urban for chance. Most coaches end up signing for like 4 years anyway, right?
Yeah.
And Jerry's going to have to stop being loyal. You know what? Jerry, I'm going to be honest about Jerry. Jerry has been a great owner, a really, really great owner, but he is loyal to a fault. He's attached to Jason Garrett. He loves Jason Garrett. Troy Aikman and Jason Garrett are pretty close. Now, Troy has been objective about the Cowboys, even though he said that the Cowboys won't let Jason Garrett do his job. But Jason Garrett does a piss poor job, if you ask me, in my opinion.
I saw that.
Yeah. And Troy is a Cowboy. He's a Dallas Cowboy, man. He's one of the greatest Cowboys of all time. Jerry takes care of Dallas Cowboys players.
Garrett has trouble making adjustments at halftime.
Yeah.
And it's glaring. And they do nearly nothing this season in the third quarter of games. And what do good teams do? They come out and hit you in the mouth in the third quarter.
Yeah.
And put you away.
Yeah. Dallas has been getting a lot of garbage time yards and points. That's why Dak has like all these 300-yard games.
That was my next question.
Because when you get down a lot, all you got to do is throw.
Where are you at on Dak right now?
Dak, I think, he's a really good quarterback. I would sign him. I would give him his money. He needs a head coach. They cannot blow Dak's prime the way they did Tony Romo.
Yep.
They cannot do it.
Yep. I think somebody like Jim could come in there, install a system. Dak is a better Alex Smith.
Yeah.
Use him like he did with Alex. Dak's I would say he's more mobile, but no, Alex Smith's actually faster than Dak Prescott. But
they need an enforcer. They need a guy that will strike fear in you. They don't need this guy that's always doing that. You never see Bill Belichick doing that.
Oh, Harbaugh loses ever-loving shit on the sideline.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll throw his headset. He'll take his glasses off.
Yeah. I mean, you make a bad play with Belichick. You just see Belichick on the sidelines like this. Garrett is just like, it's okay. We get the next play.
But Belichick's built that cred. Plus, he's got that whole perform, or I will cut your ass.
Dude, did you see the interview with his son, Steve Belichick, who plays for him?
No, I did not.
A chip off the old block. That's the first interview I've ever seen with Steve. He is Bill Belichick 2.0.
They think he's the heir apparent now.
I don't know if he's the heir apparent, but he sounds just like Bill.
By the way, you know that video I made the other day about Tom Brady leaving after the season?
Yeah.
Okay. Bill Simmons talked about that article on his podcast, and he's from Boston, and he's really tied in. And the funny thing is, he said, I saw that article, and he said, I got very concerned. And he said, you know why I got concerned? Because Tom Kernan is the guy that usually shoots the Tom Brady is leaving chatter down. In other words, when everybody starts that, he usually comes on and says, nope, he's not going anywhere. Well, he said when Tom Kernan says that he's leaving, he said, you better watch out because he's probably leaving.
Well, they screwed him over on his contract.
Yeah. And they think the same thing I said. They think he's going to the LA Chargers. So,
What? Yeah, I can see him staying in the AFC to wreak havoc on New England.
He's got a home in LA.
Yeah.
And they're moving into a brand new stadium. And they also think that Josh McDaniels may take over as head coach for the Chargers.
It would be the perfect fit because Phillip Rivers, he's done, man. He's gone.
Yep.
He's not gonna. Is his contract up?
I think he can leave after the season. Yeah.
He ain't going to LA. Tom, that's a really, really good situation. I think go to the Chargers, unless you want to come to the Cowboys. I'll take you in the Cowboys, but that ain't gonna happen.
Eric Breen, Badgers are up 14-0. God, I hope they upset Ohio State. Alexis Siri, was Belichick successful before Brady?
Not as a head coach.
No.
He got fired in Cleveland. He's a great defensive coordinator.
Some people think he still got fired too early in Cleveland because he had shown flashes of what became him.
Yeah. But in this league, when you don't have a quarterback, actually, he had a quarterback. He had Drew Bledsoe. And he went 5-11. Then he went 0-2.
Yeah. Giants at Eagles.
This is really kind of a dumpster fire. I mean, the Cowboys have just let Philly hang around. The Giants stink. Eli Interception Manning is back. And his record is right at 500 for his career. If I'm the Giants, man, I'm not starting Eli. I'm starting the third string guy on the team. Because no in hell I'm picking the Giants to win this game, even though Philly did lose to the Dolphins, but this game is in Philly. I think Philly is going to take advantage of the Cowboys letting them off the hook to set up pretty much a winner-take-all victory.
The last week of the season on Sunday night.
Well, it's not last week. It's the game before last, but the Cowboys play the Redskins last game of the season. Philly is going to win this game 27-13. Eli's a shot fighter, man.
I think this is in part something that the Mariners were praying for, so Eli could get a bit of a victory lap at the end.
But his overall record is going to fall below 500.
Which turns my stomach because we all know how I feel about Eli Manning. Eric Breen. Mediocre. If Tom Brady goes to the Chargers, he will be the greatest quarterback on his last leg there since Johnny Unitas. That's right. That's right.
Oh, man.
I'm going Eagles. Good God, Eagles. You know what? It may be a toss. You know what? I think the Eagles may be my most disappointing team of the year, not the Falcons.
No, they've had a lot of injuries.
I know, but
the Falcons have just...
Yeah, that's true. They just crashed and burned.
Yeah.
With Matt Ryan playing most games. I'm going Eagles 30, Giants 14. Please stomp that ass, Eagles. I'm kind of a pseudo Eagles fan, actually. I guess.
I
thought I was a Carson Wentz guy, but God, he's driving me up a tree right now.
I think we've seen the best of Carson Wentz.
I hope not. No way. God, everybody thought he was top 5 talent. Like,
he hasn't been remotely close to that guy in the Super Bowl winning season before he got hurt.
Yeah. I think there's something else too. I think losing Frank Reich to the Colts. Frank Reich was his offensive coordinator the year they went to the Super Bowl. And now we see that Frank's, look what he's doing, even with Jacoby Brissett, you know. Drew Brees, was he really a Charger? Yes,
Yeah.
that's right.
He had one really good year while he was there.
He was a free agent. He went to Miami. So did Dante Culpepper. They put him through a physical.
He failed it.
The Miami doctor felt it, who, by the way, was the father of Danny Cannell, who worked for the Dolphins. And a lot of people believe that Nick Saban urged the doctor to fail Drew Brees so he could sign Dante Culpepper.
Well, that was talk about Drew Brees' career being over because that shoulder injury was bad. It was really bad. And that's why I think the Saints got him on the cheap.
It worked out.
Yeah.
It worked out.
Yeah.
Isn't that odd, though? Can you imagine if the Dolphins would have signed Drew Brees? Nick Saban might still be coaching the Dolphins right now. That's nuts. Look at the fallout from that. All the national titles in college.
That's and Drew Brees has a Hall of Fame career in New Orleans.
Yeah.
So it worked out for both of them.
Yeah, it did. It did. Absolutely. Absolutely. Eric Breen says, yes, the Chargers were paying Rivers more, so they kept him and let Brees go. And in fairness, Rivers is an arguable Hall of Famer, but he does not have the Super Bowl.
He's better than Eli Manning.
Oh, yeah. God, light years. Light years. Yeah. I'll look at Phillip Rivers. You know, he's not Dan Marino.
No.
But Dan Fouts, maybe, right in there. Yeah, sure.
I mean, the Chargers clearly made the right decision in trading Eli. Eli just went to a better organization. But he ain't remotely close to being better than Phillip Rivers.
Yeah, and he's you know, Eli is not his brother, although I will always contend that Peyton is overrated. Because
but Peyton is light years better than Eli.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Light years.
Peyton not winning more championships in his prime drove me nuts. It did.
But the man still overall went to 4 Super Bowls and won 2. That's a really, really good career.
Oh, he was a shot fighter in that second one. That defense won that.
Yeah, I know that. I know that. But still, even if you take that one away, he went to 3 Super Bowls. He won 1.
Buckeyes fumble inside the 10. Wisconsin recovers. If this keeps up, Oklahoma may move up, and Ohio State may drop to 4. If LSU beat Georgia today, Oklahoma's probably getting in anyway. I think Oklahoma's going to sneak in this thing after it's all said and done. I really do. How come Donovan McNabb isn't in the Hall of Fame? He deserves it. Alexis Siri. I have a feeling Matrix is going to say he doesn't deserve it.
You know, I want to say that he does belong. I'm actually kind of surprised that he didn't make it. I mean, that guy was winning the division NFC East like every single year. He was really good. I know he wasn't the most accurate passer. I get that. But based on his production, he won a lot of games. I'm kind of surprised. But they're going to put Eli Manning in before Donovan McNabb. That's ridiculous.
A joke.
That's
a joke.
Yeah.
He would be in. I would put Donovan in. I really would. I was a Donovan guy. I like Donovan. At times, he looked like a dumpster fire. But there was times he did some pretty amazing things on the field too. LSU crushed Oklahoma, crushed Georgia. Oklahoma is already in. Shane, hello. What about Roger Craig?
He's not a Hall of Famer.
He's a great player. He's in the Hall of Very Good, and that is coming from a Niners fan. Donovan McNabb didn't know you could tie in football.
Yeah, I'll never forget that.
Well, I mean, it is what it is.
Well, back then when he was playing, there was no ties. I mean, none of those games went to overtime because overtime was 15 minutes, and now they changed it to 10 minutes, which is ridiculous. I hate that. And I hate the games when they end the tie, but back in the 2000s when he was playing, no games were tied. It was rare, man. You probably only had like what 2 ties in 15 years. Now you're getting like one every year now.
You can file me under one of those people that feel like they should play to the death.
Me too.
Play till it's over.
Better yet, do this.
Till there's a winner.
Do this. They can do this. If you want to leave overtime, it's 10 minutes. That's fine. But then after 10 minutes, go to the college system. Ball on the 20. Play the college system. You're going to play till you get into the end zone. No field goal. So you have to go for it on 4th down in the end zone. Each team gets possession of the ball.
They don't want to mess with me because I'd say you play as many quarters as it takes until you have a winner.
Yeah. That's what I say too. But
I hate the college system too, by the way. So,
but just get rid of the clock. But if you're going to play 10 minutes, then go to not necessarily sudden death, but each team gets the ball on the 20, no field goals. You get 4 downs to get in the end zone. If the first team doesn't, go to the other team. If they score, then bam, game's over.
Turn it into a shootout.
Yeah, but no field goal though. No field goals.
I'd like that. It'd be different. No field goals. That would be interesting. Alfred, yes, he does. And T.O. doing his CrossFit workout in his driveway during
I remember that, man. I remember that.
Yeah, absolutely. By the way, I'm a Niners fan. I love T.O. That is one of the baddest receivers to ever walk the field.
Yeah, he's a great receiver.
Oh, man.
And Bill Parcells did not want him in Dallas, but Jerry Jones signed him anyway.
Yep, that's right. Yeah, I agree. I don't like the OT rules. Pat's Falcons Super Bowl was ruined by the OT rule. That was ruined?
No. Falcons ruined it for themselves by blowing a 28-3 lead.
Oh, my God. I consider that the greatest game I've ever seen.
Yeah, but you know what? This is how great Tom Brady is. As soon as we found out the Pats won the toss and they were getting the ball, I said it was over.
Game over.
And you know what?
Yeah.
It was over.
Yeah. I told my wife, I said, at halftime, I said, this game's not over, Debbie. I'm letting you know.
That's what I said, too. And they were getting the break speed off of him. And I was at a friend's house, and I said, man, you know what? The Patriots don't get blown out like this. It ain't going to happen. I don't know if they're going to win, but it ain't going to be a blowout like this.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
And I remember Arthur Blank on the sideline dancing. Oh, man. Way too early.
Eric Breen said, after 10 minutes of OT, go to a shootout with actual guns.
And you know what? And when they lost to the Eagles, it's funny, man. My friend from the Navy, he had texted me, and he was like, man, they're dependent on Tom Brady again to bring him back. And I sent him a message. I was like, I don't know how many times you can ask one player to keep bringing you back all the time. And you know what happened? That's when the strip sack happened. I was like, damn.
Yep. I know it. Man, the second half of that game was nuts. Just nuts.
That was insane. I can't believe they couldn't stop Nick Foles.
I know it. Any parting shots, John Matrix?
Oh, not much. We had a great turnout. We've been holding 10, 11 people. That's pretty good, man. Been live streaming most of the afternoon.
Hit 12 a couple of times.
Yeah. Been live streaming for like 3 hours now.
We appreciate the turnout, folks. I think we may have learned our lesson last week when we went too early. We came back later this time, and our turnout was good again. So, All right. We are out until next week. Peace.